Does it feel like change is being done to you sometimes? Whether it's a new job, or being made redundant, or starting a new family, or ending a relationship, or leaving a job. Does it feel like that change and that uncertainty is being done to you sometimes, where you feel like you're a victim of whatever's going on and you feel overwhelmed by everything that seems to be happening or doesn't seem to be happening, and you feel underpowered, literally underpowered, or disempowered? I don't know if underpowered is a word. Do you feel that way sometimes? Because I do. And I'm Amajot with your shot of stress relief today. Short, sharp bursts of helping you to feel relief in whatever's going through in your day, whether it's worry or anxiety or panic or stress, and starting to see, hopefully, that you can make those changes in your life that you are wanting. And you can create ease, you can create relief. It might not solve the problem necessarily, or it might. And that there's always a different way of seeing things, and changing your perspective makes a massive difference to how you see the change that's going on around you. And for me, I realized that how much change is going on in my life right now. I'm making changes to my work, to my business, to personal relationships. There's things going on, and there's lots of discomfort going on, and there's change. And I realized that there's areas that I've been resisting, and I haven't even realized this. And, I come from a background of working in corporate change in corporate environments, supporting people through change. Obviously, I do a lot of resilience work, a lot of stress management work. So it's like, I should know this, but I'm also human. When we go through our own human emotions and behaviors, it's like, oh my God, I am resisting this change. And what I realized is how easy we can slip into being a victim of change, and what can we do to feel more empowered by the change. Like empowered change, just saying those words feels so different. And when I look at my scenarios from that perspective, I can choose something completely different. It's not being done to me. I can choose to approach something, even if it's scary. And so I invite you to sit back and have a look at what change is going on in your life, and acknowledge that maybe you've got a lot going on. And, even though you're committed to your work, even though you're committed to your families, even though you're committed to living a good, healthy life, maybe you've just got a lot going on right now. And that's okay. Like acknowledging that, and then saying, okay, where can I ensure I am coming from a place of empowerment? And so rather than coming from that victim of change and it being done to me, so how can we flip that? And I invite you to just choose one thing today. If it's a work environment, if it's a work situation, what can you take away from, what can you feel empowered by? Is it that, no one can take your skill set away. So if you're going through a reorganization, for example, then trusting that actually you have that skill set, it's you, so you can find somewhere else to use that skill set. And what is it that makes you hold that skill set so valuably? What's special about that for you? What can you give? And it could be that it could be in a relationship. What do you bring to a relationship? Or whether it's a romantic relationship, a partnership, like a working partnership, whether it's your close family or friends, what do you already bring to that relationship? And maybe how can you give some of that to yourself? So what do you need to bring empowerment to yourself today around all of the change that's going on in your life? And if it feels like there isn't any empowerment, then take a break, step back and acknowledge how much you have going on, and let yourself go through that process, and know that you will have been through this stuff before. You will have been through this stuff before, and you will have found a way out of it. even if it was a different situation, even if it was, you know, having a baby or raising a family or your first job or your first rejection, whatever that was, you got through it. It's just a different way of what's happening in your life right now. So how would you like to feel? What would you want to create? What would help you to feel more empowered today that can then help you to create more relief in your life? I hope that's useful for you today. I'll be back soon. Amajot over and out. Bye.